What's going on? This is Sporty Spence 17 here, bringing you another video on the Utah Jazz.
All time in the NBA in threes. 2-point Heat lead. Markkanen, yikes.
We're going to dive right in. The Jazz just finished up their big, huge, long 6-game road trip. Alright, so the road trip started off on March 13th, about 2 weeks ago, against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And we started off the road trip with three straight losses. Oklahoma City again, and Dallas. Now, the first Oklahoma City game was one of the worst losses this season, 130-103, 27-point loss. That doesn't really come often, especially for this hard-fight Utah Jazz. We lost to the Spurs, so that was a 4-game losing streak until we beat the Orlando Magic and then the Charlotte Hornets, which was one of Lauri Markkanen's worst games that he had this whole season. And then last night, Miami Heat. I was keeping tabs, and there's a lot of memorable moments in this. And then we had, of course, the Talen Horton-Tucker 37-point game. Simone Fontecchio, he had an awesome first half last night. I think that he's starting to blossom. My guy, just Lauri Markkanen, he played amazing last night from the stats that I've seen and from what I saw. He was 14 of 26, 6 of 12 from three-pointers, so he had 6 three-pointers. That's really awesome. Free throws, 4 of 6, so he missed a couple free throws, 8 rebounds, and only 1 assist. He's not really much of an assist guy, but total 38 points. He almost broke the 40-point barrier again. He was only +1 though, so I guess the Jazz's defensive game wasn't too great last night. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what the Jazz's future is and what my thoughts are. I've been having a lot of talk with friends and family about the Jazz and what their future holds, and I think that there's so many different ways the Jazz can go about. But I just want to get this out of the way. I don't think Jordan Clarkson is going to be a Utah Jazz member next year. About 30 years old, he's asking for a lot of money, but our cornerstones lay on Lauri Markkanen and Walker Kessler alone. Those are if we don't make the playoffs if we even don't make the playoffs and don't get too great of a draft pick, we at least had 2 great future cornerstones for the Utah Jazz in Lauri Markkanen and Walker Kessler. I don't know whether or not I can fully confidently say the Jazz are tanking now, and I really don't. I guess I might not know Danny Ainge enough, but I feel like he brought physicality to this team for a reason. He brought in a bunch of potential picks and he wanted to see who could maybe line up to be great for the Jazz's future, and out of all of it, looks like we won Lauri Markkanen and Donovan trade and Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler alone is a W for the Jazz. I just really think Lauri Markkanen is an awesome starting cornerstone to build upon for the Utah Jazz. He has been consistent this year. He has shown up in clutch moments. He's had so many learning moments. I think that he just needs some playoff experience. I'm not for sure if he's had any playoff experience because he played for the terrible Bulls and then Cleveland last year. I think they might have been in a play-in tournament. Here's what I think should happen. Lauri Markkanen stays. We give him a huge contract. I want him to be a huge contract. If he's not the most improved player by the end of this year, if he doesn't get that award, I'm going to be really mad at the NBA. We center our attention to Lauri Markkanen. We keep developing Walker Kessler. We have so many trade picks. I mean, so many draft picks that we can essentially do whatever the heck we want. We could trade for them, and then a couple of our role players for essentially maybe even Luka Doncic. I don't like Luka. He has amazing skill, but his personality is something I don't like, and I don't want to see on the Utah Jazz. But could you imagine just us being able to trade just some picks and some role players? 4 picks and then 3 role players maybe for a star. We still have 12 first-round picks throughout. We are set. Thank you, Danny Ainge, for the amazing craftsman work that you've done. Keep Markkanen for as long as we can. Now, he might not be the number one in a few years, but as of right now, he is an amazing number one option for the Jazz. We are sitting at 33-36. He's led us to so many victories, and he has the the underdog mentality, and he is just going to be so amazing. I think Walker Kessler too is going to be he's going to be what the Utah Jazz need. I think the Jazz will definitely be better next year than they are this year, though. I will say that. But other than that, that's everything that I got so far from the past couple weeks of my thoughts for the Utah Jazz. I hope everyone has a great rest of your night. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment what you like. Someone said that I have an Aura ring from Finland. This is definitely like a $12 ring off Amazon.com, not a $500 ring. But anyway, I hope everyone has a good rest of your day, and go Utah Jazz.